Welcome to tonight's opening session of the 2020 South Carolina HOSA State Leadership Conference. We thank you for joining us in this special format of our State Leadership Conference. And we'd like to start our evening with a welcome from our director.
Good evening.
Mrs. Angel Clark.
Welcome to South Carolina HOSA's Virtual State Leadership Conference. We are so excited to be able to offer you this opportunity during these unprecedented times when a stay-at-home statewide order is in effect. We hope that you and your families are staying safe and protected from COVID-19. By practicing social distancing, hand hygiene, and healthy behaviors, we can only hope to diminish the infection rates in our country. We want to wish you the best as you compete against over 600 competitors during this virtual conference. All students competing this week were required to fill out the student contact form in order to receive communication instructions about your event. Students registered for testing should have received instructions in the last several days. If you are registered to test and did not receive instructions, please send an email to southcarolinahosa@outlook.com. Students registered in other events outside of testing should have received an email reminding you of the deadline to change or submit information. For the first time, we will be voting electronically for our state officer candidates. Voting delegates will receive an email this Thursday morning, April 23rd, with a link to submit your votes for the candidates. In this opening session, you will be able to hear the candidates' campaign speeches to help you decide with your voting. The candidates will also be campaigning via social media, and their videos will be posted to the South Carolina HOSA website through Wednesday, April 22nd. South Carolina HOSA would like to thank their partners, board members, scholarship donors, and those who made it possible to continue with our scholarship program tonight. Winners will be announced in the slideshow that follows our introductions. Congratulations to all those scholarship winners. We also would like to recognize the continued hard work of advisors as they support their communities as well as their students in South Carolina HOSA. Thank you to all schools who willingly donated PPE to the healthcare workers in your communities. And thank you to those HOSA advisors who have worked hard to keep South Carolina HOSA prepared for conferences such as this virtual conference. We will be recognizing a few advisors in the slideshows that follow as well. Please make sure to show our current officers some love. They are losing out on hosting the state conference this year, but we want them to know they are appreciated for their hard work and input over the last year. Good luck, everybody. Please plan to tune in on May 1st at 7 p.m. to see the closing sessions and awards ceremony. Good evening.
Let's now enjoy God Bless America by Alexia Davis at the Center for Public Health and Medical Studies.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with light from above. Through the mountains, through the prairies, to the oceans, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
At this time, please join us in taking a moment of silence to show respect for those impacted by the COVID-19 virus. Now, let's introduce your 2019-2020 State Officer Team, starting with your parliamentarian, Dhruvi Patel.
Hello, SC HOSA. I hope that we are all staying safe through this very difficult time. A big shout out to all healthcare workers who are risking their lives every day to save us. I'm Dhruvi Patel, your SC HOSA state parliamentarian, and it's been my absolute honor to serve SC HOSA thus far. HOSA has granted me life-changing opportunities, from being able to meet with the Assistant Director of the National Science Foundation, along with U.S. Senators to talk about healthcare reform and pharmaceutical funding. And best of all, meeting people such as you, who continue to inspire me through my journey in HOSA. As for my future plans, though I am deciding between New York University Shanghai and the College of Charleston Honors College, where I will plan to be in epidemiology, I plan to major in global public health and attend New York University for medical school. HOSA has been there for me every step of the way, and I'm so grateful to have given back to such a wonderful organization. To SD HOSA, thank you for all that you have done for me.
Next, let's meet Noah Thomas, your historian.
Good evening, SC HOSA. My name is Noah Thomas, and I am your current state historian. Words cannot express how grateful I am for HOSA. HOSA has taught me to excel in everything that I do. It has helped broaden my appreciation for diversity, and it has provided me with a strong network of like-minded young people. I know without the shadow of a doubt that had it not been for HOSA, I would not be the young man that I am today. HOSA has provided me with innumerable experiences that will continue to benefit me for the rest of my life. Just being able to experience conferences such as SLC, ILC in Orlando, Florida, WLA in Washington, D.C., and just being able to advocate on Capitol Hill for organizations such as HOSA. The skills that I have gained from HOSA will undoubtedly continue to benefit me for the rest of my life. And I hope to one day utilize these skills to become a healthcare administrator with a focus on diversity and inclusion.
Let's meet your reporter, Kelsey Cruson.
Good evening, SC HOSA. My name is Kelsey Cruson, and I'm your current SC HOSA state reporter. This past year as a state officer has opened so many doors for me. I've had the opportunity to meet so many people at the local level with FLC this past fall, at WLA with so many other state officers, and so many people from around the world at ILC this past year in Orlando. And meeting so many people like you has changed my perspective on what I want to do, not only in HOSA, but what I want to do as a career. This year, I will be attending the United States Naval Academy, majoring in either nuclear or mechanical engineering with a minor in a foreign language. And once I finish my 4 years at the United States Naval Academy, I plan to either become a United States Navy SEAL, a nuclear submarine officer, or a combat medic. And those of you who have known me since freshman year, you all know that at the beginning of my HOSA journey, I wanted to be an orthopedic surgeon, and that's changed quite a lot because I've met so many people, and HOSA has given me the opportunity to change and look into what I want to do. And I encourage all of you to do the same. I encourage all of you to go to internships and compete in as many events as you can and figure out what you want to do. And I just hope that this conference is another opportunity for you to do so. I know it's not what we're used to, but I hope you all have fun and try your hardest. And good luck to all of you.
And now your secretary, Courtney Tarvin.
Good evening. I'm Courtney Tarvin, your SC HOSA State Secretary. Through HOSA, I have gained many friends that have turned into family. And I've also been given countless amounts of opportunities that I will forever be grateful for. In the future, I plan to pursue a career as a nurse and specialize in trauma.
Your post-secondary vice president, Keegan Shropshire.
Good evening, South Carolina HOSA. My name is Keegan Shropshire, and I'm your current post-secondary vice president. I'm a freshman biochemistry major at Clemson University. However, I'm originally from Lexington, South Carolina, where I'm alumni of White Knoll High School. Through becoming post-secondary vice president and serving on the officer team, I've gained so many experiences and opportunities. To list a few, becoming a better leader for myself and for others, meeting state officers from all around the world, serving on such a diverse officer team, and making lifelong friendships. HOSA has a huge place in my heart, and I love that I was able to serve and give back to such a phenomenal organization. HOSA truly does provide so much for its members, and I'm forever grateful for all the opportunities I gained through HOSA. After college, I plan on attending medical school where I pursue my dreams of becoming a doctor. Thank you so much, guys, and I really hope you guys enjoy the conference.
Let's meet Emily Hathcock, your Vice President.
Hey South Carolina HOSA, my name is Emily Hathcock and I am currently serving you as your state vice president. And today I am sharing with you my favorite HOSA memory, and that is meeting everybody in this organization. As a state officer, I've not only gotten the opportunity to form connections with each of you, but I've also gotten the opportunity to form connections with HOSA members across the world, which has been super inspirational and super exciting. I would have never had this opportunity if I had never gotten the chance to be a state officer, and it is something that has definitely shaped me into who I am today, and hopefully as a career aspiration as a U.S. Surgeon General. That would have never become a career aspiration if it hadn't been for HOSA in the first place. So it's amazing how HOSA brings you in full circle, and I am so thankful for each and every single one of y'all, and I hope you guys enjoy the virtual conference.
And let's hear it for your president, Pallavi Rao.
Good evening. I'm Pallavi Rao, your current SC HOSA president. I would first like to thank all of you for giving me the opportunity to serve as your president this past year. HOSA has expanded my worldview while showing me the true meaning of leadership, service, and engagement. Interacting with you, whether it be virtually or visiting your chapters, has brought a sense of fulfillment to this position. You embody the qualities that HOSA strives to instill in its members. HOSA has definitely, without a doubt, prepared me to be a healthcare professional, highlighting the compassion and dedication that is required of all healthcare workers. Most importantly, HOSA has given me some of my closest friends turned family. To Team 42, the memories we've made and the laughs we've shared have been the best part of HOSA. You remind me each and every day that perseverance, strength, and kindness will always pay off. In the future, I will be attending the University of Pennsylvania and majoring in global health. I hope to go on a pre-med track, but I also am interested in influencing policy concerning healthcare systems in third world countries, as well as women's health in these areas. Thank you so much to HOSA for placing me on this beautiful adventure and for illuminating a path towards tomorrow.
Thank you to our officers. And now, let's give a special thanks to our partners for 2020, starting with our Diamond partners. First, we recognize the College of Charleston. Next is Prisma Health. We recognize the South Carolina Hospital Association. We thank the South Carolina Health Science Educators. Newberry College. Nephron Pharmaceuticals Corporation. Thank you to our Diamond partners. Now let's thank our Silver partners. MUSC Pharmacy School. And our Bronze partners for 2020. Charleston Southern University, Grand Canyon University, University of South Carolina Pharmacy School, St. Andrews University, and the Blood Connection, your community blood center. And now we'd like to recognize our 2020 Partner of the Year, and that is Morgan Bound, Manager for Workforce and Member Services at the South Carolina Hospital Association. Thank you to Morgan and the South Carolina Hospital Association for your vision and commitment to build a pipeline for our future health professionals. Next, we are very excited to give out our scholarship awards for 2020 with a total of $14,500 in scholarships being awarded tonight. We'll start with a $1,000 scholarship donated by the South Carolina Hospital Association to Noah Thomas from Berkeley High School. Next is a $1,000 scholarship donated by Prisma Health to Pallavi Rao from Spring Valley High School. Next, a $1,000 scholarship donated by the Nephron to Erica Van Alstine from Ridgeview High School. From the College of Charleston, a $1,000 scholarship goes to Dhruvi Patel from the South Carolina Governor's School of Science and Mathematics. A $1,000 scholarship in the honor of Barbara James, South Carolina HOSA, goes to Logan Knudsen from Loris High School. A $1,000 scholarship in the honor of Shirley Connell from South Carolina HOSA goes to Alexandria Dow from Pickens County Career and Technology Center. Next is a $1,000 scholarship in honor of Nancy Allen from South Carolina HOSA to Kelsey Cruson from the Center of Advanced Technical Studies. A $1,000 scholarship donated by the South Carolina Health Science Educators goes to Morena Fleming from Clemson University. A $1,000 scholarship from South Carolina Health Science Educators goes to Allie Cargis from Ashley Ridge High School. Another scholarship from the South Carolina Health Science Educators for $1,000. Congratulations to Caroline Payne from Wofford College. Getting a $500 scholarship from Blue Cross Blue Shield of South Carolina is Valancy Harrison from Anderson District 1 and 2 Career Center. Our next scholarship in the amount of $500, thanks to Cherokee Trail Veterinary Hospital in memory of Dr. and Mrs. J. Gray McCauley, goes to Megan Carnahan from Eastside High School. A $500 scholarship from Gold Standard NCAT practice tests goes to Elor Mayan from the University of South Carolina. A $500 scholarship from the Medical University of South Carolina, MUSC, goes to Chelsea Reynolds from Stratford High School. A $500 scholarship donated by Pass Assured goes to Ella Bishop from the Center for Advanced Technical Studies. A $500 scholarship donated by Starless Teaching Tip goes to Edgar Zamorano from Clemson University. Congratulations to Reagan Turner for receiving a $500 scholarship donated by the Charleston Southern University and Grand Canyon University. A $500 scholarship donated by St. Andrews University and the Blood Connection goes to Ashwarya Singh from High School for Health Professions. A $500 scholarship goes to Jameen Shah from Malden High School, donated by University of South Carolina Pharmacy School. Congratulations to all of tonight's scholarship winners. And now let's recognize some of our advisor and staff recognitions. We'll start with the Advisor of the Year. This year's Advisor of the Year for 2020 South Carolina HOSA, we are proud to present to Nicholas Hanley. Thank you, Nicholas, for providing leadership, guidance, and support at the local, state, and national level. Congratulations again, Nicholas Hanley, the outstanding South Carolina HOSA Advisor of the Year for 2020. And we would like to recognize Jeremy Searson for the Extra Mile Award. Thank you, Jeremy, for the support at the local, state level and not being afraid to take on new tasks to keep the dream alive. We're proud to award the Volunteer Service Award to two individuals, Jackie Washington and Chris Enzor. We recognize you both for your long-term involvement behind the scenes at our state leadership conferences, and we thank you for your continued support. Congratulations to all of tonight's scholarship winners and those we recognized. Thank you so much for the impact you're making on South Carolina HOSA. And now we recognize and introduce to you the state officer candidates that will serve South Carolina HOSA 2020 to 2021, starting with our reporter historian candidates. Vishwa Diwan from Spring Hill High School.
Hi, my name is Vishwa Diwan, and I'm a junior at Spring Hill High School, where I'm the current president of my HOSA chapter. I've been a member of HOSA Future Health Professionals for 3 years now, as I started my freshman year of high school. HOSA has given me mountains of opportunities, dozens of friendships, and knowledge to last a lifetime. HOSA is one of the only organizations that has been able to align completely with my career goals. The sky is really the limit with HOSA. I mean, what other organization would have members that are admirers of the circadian rhythm? Okay, maybe there aren't that many people who actually admire the circadian rhythms of a human. However, HOSA is still an organization filled with diversity, all sharing one common interest, the love of medicine. HOSA has really been my rock. If elected historian/reporter, I would love the opportunity to increase the amount of communication between the HOSA members and the HOSA state officers. Communication between members and the state officers is a crucial way of finding out current flaws as well as keeping a fresh and honest perspective of the current system. Another goal I have for HOSA is to increase the amount of membership in order to create more awareness of HOSA overall and create more opportunities for those who are interested in the medical field. I just want to put HOSA on the map. So please, remember to vote for Vish, because she is the one for you. Period.
Anika Kirsch from Ridgeview High School.
Hello, my name is Annika Kirsch. I've been a HOSA member for 3 years. Currently, I'm the vice president at Ridgeview High School. I love HOSA because of how much it has taught me. I love the experiences that I've gained through this program. As a state officer, I would encourage more people to join HOSA, since this program is not just about the medical field, it's also for leadership opportunities. My motto is, you hold the seeds to your future. I hope that all of y'all are staying safe and healthy. I can't wait to meet all of y'all. And I'm Annika Kirsch, and I'm running for reporter and historian. Thank you.
Isabella Wise from the Academy for the Arts, Science, and Technology.
Hello, South Carolina HOSA. My name is Isabella Wise, and I'm from the Academy for the Arts, Science, and Technology in Myrtle Beach, and I want to be your next state reporter. I can use my skills that I have learned by working closely with my local advisor to help other chapters get funds and fundraisers for more members to attend the State Leadership Conference. I have been in HOSA for 2 years now, and it has changed my life. I have met great friends and had amazing opportunities because of it. I want to be the next state reporter so I can help local chapters. So thank you, and remember, it's my pleasure to serve you.
Next, we have our secretary nominations, starting with Carly Ayers from Blacksburg High School.
Hey y'all, my name's Carly Ayers and I want to be a state officer. My HOSA journey began right here in this very classroom my freshman year. Many clubs in my school were trying to grow, and one of those was HOSA. When I learned about HOSA and their mission, I knew that that was something for me. I've always wanted to be a doctor, but never really sure what kind. Last year, I competed in my very first HOSA competition. I competed in Health Career Display and made it to round 2. It was so much fun. I fell in love with the people, the atmosphere, and of course, the competition. Being a state officer would put me in a position where I can grow HOSA chapters all over. I want to be a state officer for many reasons, but I have 3 top reasons. 1, I want to make a positive impact. 2, I want to be in a position where I can encourage students all over the world to join HOSA. And 3, I have the leadership skills to carry out the mission of HOSA.
Candace Gillespie from Battery Creek High School.
Hi, my name is Cadence Gillespie, and I'm from Battery Creek High School in Beaufort, South Carolina. I've been a part of HOSA for 3 years now, and I've enjoyed every second of it. I love HOSA because it's helped me make so many friendships in high school, and it's also helped me find my dream of becoming an epidemiologist. One way I plan to impact HOSA in my year of service is by strengthening the connection between students and health professionals in a variety of medical fields. I also want to encourage participation among military kids like myself so they can experience HOSA as they travel the globe.
Juhi Patel from Nation Ford High School.
From a young age, I've always been told, whatever you do it with passion. When you're passionate about what you do, it's not just a rewarding experience, but it allows you to envision greater ideas and project your energy onto them. I'm currently a senior at Nation Ford High School in Fort Mill, South Carolina. After having been a member of my school's chapter for the past 4 years, I want to carry my love for HOSA and service onto the state level. My HOSA journey began during my freshman year of high school when I walked into my first meeting. I was amazed by the emphasis on service and leadership, and knew that this was the organization that would leave a lasting impact on me. I was a part of the leadership team during my junior year and am currently serving as the president of my school's chapter. The ability to take initiative is important to me, and oftentimes hard, but I've learned that challenge leads to commitment. In the field of medicine, you work in a selfless way, not for the attainment of something in the end, but rather out of the pure desire to serve. Service is my way of expressing gratitude back to my community. And volunteering at my local hospital and assisted living facilities are just some of the ways I've found to do so. When you take a step forward in your healthcare journey, you're taking a step to making a basic right for humans that much better. You're touching people in lasting ways. A good leader is not defined by their power, but rather their ability to understand the people that they aim to serve. I want to help others ask the crucial question of what is your why, and emphasize the need to vocalize all of our concerns and ideas. I want to spark the same passion for change in my peers and be a leader with a lasting impact. I aspire to carry over a growth mindset and a vision of unity through service. I want to bring inclusion, awareness, and greater participation from the middle school and post-secondary chapters of HOSA in our state. This opportunity to serve will allow me to be a leader for my peers, not by rising above them, but by rising with them. I'm Juhi Patel, and I want to help you fuel your passions.
Next, our post-secondary vice president. Lower nominations. Logan Bailey, Colleton County High School.
Hello, SC HOSA. My name is Logan Bailey, and I am a senior at Colleton County High School. This is my third year as a member of HOSA. My HOSA story began as a sophomore. I had just started taking health science classes when my teacher introduced this organization to me. I had never even heard of it. When I first learned about it, I fell in love, and I wanted to do whatever I could to help my chapter. Our membership was at an all-time low, and I wanted to change that. Unfortunately, as our chapter's membership began to increase, our advisor was removed and everything began to stagnate. Our chapter's membership and engagement has significantly increased over the years. I have participated in many clubs and organizations in my school, some of which I have held multiple leadership positions. I was the parliamentarian for my local FBLA chapter. During my junior year, I became the vice president of my HOSA chapter. Now, as a senior, I am the president of National Honor Society, a band captain, and the president of my HOSA chapter. As a South Carolina state officer, it would be my goal to help improve our state chapter's involvement in their communities. I want to share with all of you that I have learned that nothing is impossible. No matter how hard things may seem, you just have to keep reaching forward towards tomorrow.
Julia Griffith, Blacksburg High School.
Hi, SC HOSA. I'm Julia, and I'm running for your lower state vice president. I'm a junior at Astor Ridge High School, and it's my third year in HOSA. The thing that I love the most about HOSA is the incredible community it offers. I've made some of my friends, and I now have a bond with them through stress or competition and just all the services that can't be broken. And my advisors, I know that they're always there to support me through whatever I may need, and just having that to lean on and having that community and that support surrounding me has been incredible, and it's made me look so forward to my future in the medical field. Another one of the many things I really love about HOSA is the volunteering opportunities that just give you so much relevant work and make you even more excited to go into the medical field. I've been able to help with blood drives and certification assessments for community emergency response teams, and it's just really given me a love for service and from doing stuff that's actually fun and that I want to do. And I think that's really important in developing that value of service into students. As a state officer, I want to share why I love HOSA and my personal HOSA story and how incredible it has made my high school experience with other students across the state so that we can get more students involved and just grow this incredible organization to reach new heights.
And now our post-secondary vice president, upper nominations. Ria Patel, Nation Ford High School.
Hey guys, I'm Ria Patel. I'm currently a junior at Nation Ford High School. If you don't know where that is, it's in Fort Mill. And if you don't know where that is, Carowind's right at my backyard. A little bit about me. I've been a HOSA for about 3 years now. My freshman year I joined and I absolutely fell in love. My sophomore year I joined my leadership team. In my junior year I became vice president of my chapter. And clearly I couldn't get enough because now I'm running for state vice president. So HOSA's give me opportunities to talk to 8th graders about starting middle school chapters, to volunteering at the retirement home during Halloween and Christmas. Currently, I want to be a biomedical engineer, and like my peers, we've learned that connections are extremely important, and building connections through shadowing and internship opportunities are extremely vital. And I want to make it accessible, not just those who live in big cities, but to people who live in McCormick like my dad does. I want to work with professionals in the field and adults willing to help us out. And I want to work with you guys one-on-one to create a plan that's useful and beneficial to all of us. So now that we're done with the professional stuff, shameless plug right here, add me on Instagram. I'll follow you back, I swear. No, but seriously, DM me if you have any questions. I'd love to chat with you guys. I wish I could have done it in person, but apparently there's like a virus going around or something. Yeah, but seriously, Corona's been hard on all of us. I want to wish you guys good luck in virtual competition, and I hope you vote for me, Ria Patel, for Vice President.
Keegan Shropshire, Clemson University.
Hello, South Carolina HOSA. My name is Keegan Shropshire, and I'm your current post-secondary Vice President. I am a freshman biochemistry major at Clemson University. However, I'm originally from Lexington, South Carolina. I've been a HOSA member for 4 years now, and I can genuinely say I've loved every single part of my experience. HOSA truly does provide so much for its members, from networking to building leadership skills to so many opportunities to explore the healthcare field. I've developed a huge passion for HOSA, and I would love to be part of the leadership team as we go towards tomorrow. I'm running for the office of Upper State Region Vice President. If elected into office, I want to see more participation of our members in social media challenges, as well as our service project and community service. Secondly, I would like to see more of a growth for our members in all 3 levels, all the way from middle school all the way up to collegiate. And lastly, I want to develop more of a connection with the local officers, with the state officers. This can be done through more chapter visits and or like conference calls, but I think it's important so we can make South Carolina HOSA the best it can be. Let's make South Carolina HOSA a little sweeter and vote Keegan Shropshire as your Upper State Region Vice President as we go towards tomorrow. Thank you.
And our President and Vice President nominations. Skylar Hayes, Center for Public Health and Medical Studies.
Hey South Carolina HOSA, my name is Skylar Hayes. I'm a junior at the Center for Public Health and Advanced Medical Studies, and I'm running to be your 2020 to 2021 State President. When I first joined HOSA my freshman year, I never realized the impact it would have on my future goals and my interest in the healthcare field. Throughout my 3 years in this organization, I've found not only amazing teachers in health science classes, but also a family of peers who share my drive to excel and my love of serving others. HOSA has opened my eyes to my own ability to make a difference. My passion has only grown as I've learned of the impacts that we as future health professionals can make in our communities and in the healthcare field. HOSA has offered me so many experiences and opportunities and has inspired and empowered me throughout my journey. HOSA is more than just an organization. It's a place where we come together to support each other in our goals and aspirations and foster a community of compassionate future health professionals. As your state president, my goal is to develop a stronger HOSA network, create more opportunities for leadership development, and empower you as students to create larger impacts within your communities. I want to embrace each and every one of you and expose you to experiences that will allow you to grow and look toward your future in the healthcare field. Your HOSA journey will lead you to a unique calling, but together we will learn, lead, serve, and innovate. As we look towards tomorrow and our future successes, remember to shoot for the sky and vote Skylar Hayes as your South Carolina HOSA state president. I can't wait to see what we can do together.
Dhruvi Patel, South Carolina Governor's School for Science and Mathematics.
Towards tomorrow. Oh no. Well, let's do this. If you have the chance to create a healthier world, would you take it? Hi, my name is Dhruvi Patel, and I'm running for your SC HOSA state office. As someone who grew up in an impoverished town, I've observed a lot of problems within the medical field. Many Americans today are not able to make medically sound decisions because they're not aware of the consequences of such. If elected as an SC HOSA state officer, I will work diligently to help change the medical field for the better. As HOSA members, we can make change. Starting with something as simple as public awareness. We're able to better increase public knowledge of many healthcare conditions by simply getting the public involved. As a state officer last year, I was able to build connections with people from all around the world. As HOSA advocates, we were able to share ideas on how to raise awareness. I was able to speak at Capitol Hill during the Washington Leadership Academy with the offices of Joe Cunningham and Lindsey Graham about issues such as pharmaceutical funding and public resources. As a student at the South Carolina Governor's School for Science and Mathematics, I've gained many opportunities to explore the field of public health, such as having the opportunity to speak with the Assistant Director of the National Science Foundation about healthcare reform and working with graduate students at the Medical University of South Carolina to helping to slow the progression of oral, head, and neck squamous cell carcinoma. Through gaining multiple internships and connections, I hope to reach as many people as I can to not only grow HOSA through South Carolina, but to one day make an impact on America. SC HOSA, are you ready to make the impact of a lifetime?
Thank you, candidates. To our voting delegates, you'll receive your instructions to cast your vote for your favorite candidate by email coming soon. Please keep an eye out. We are now excited to share with you our virtual keynote speaker for the State Leadership Conference. Our keynote speaker spreads kindness, sunshine, and enthusiasm wherever she goes. She's currently a sophomore at the University of South Carolina in Los Angeles, majoring in microbiology, immunology, and molecular genetics. As if that didn't keep her busy enough, she's also the current president of the National HOSA Executive Council. Please welcome Miss Vivian Doe.
No matter where you might be right now, your bedroom, the dining room, or even the living room, participating in the South Carolina State Leadership Conference, I want you all to think about what brought you here. Think beyond the clicks in the website that took you to this video, but think about what brought you to HOSA, your HOSA story, your HOSA beginning. To me, when I think about my very first HOSA memories, I'm reminded of two simple words that I carry with me every day: inhale and exhale. The simple reminder to just breathe. These two words, inhale and exhale, come to mind as I recall my first memory behind the podium. There I was, shy little me, standing there timidly, getting ready to give a speech on why I should be our local chapter's freshman representative. But instead of the motivating and empowering words I had hoped to come out of my mouth, all I could muster up was two simple sentences, most of which consisted of ums and uhs. Not surprisingly, after this nerve-wracking speech, I was not elected as the freshman representative. However, this defeat taught me the first of many lessons I have learned on my HOSA journey. This defeat and my advisor's advice taught me that being a leader is more than just a title or a position. It is more than the ability to speak in front of an audience. Rather, it's the culmination of intrinsic growth and the motivation to empower and to do good for others. I left there more driven than ever to become a leader. Despite learning much in the classroom, some of the most powerful lessons I have learned came from the most unlikely of places at the most unlikely of times. The story I'm sharing with you all today begins on March 16th, 2017 at California HOSA State Leadership Conference. It was 4:30 p.m. and my hands were trembling as I stood behind the podium before the start of the Region 5 meeting. However, the energy of the students reassured my self-doubt. Now 4:47, I felt a trickle at the back of my nose. And in that moment, all I could do was hope. Hope that this was not a bloody nose. This trickle, though, turned into a cascade and I was filled with panic. My advisor ran towards my side with a package of tissues. Though I continued leading the members to the next icebreaker, this question kept running through my head. Do I stay and lead the members through the next activity? Or do I selfishly leave to take care of myself? I stayed. 5:22 p.m. My nose was still bleeding and 3 packages of tissues now lay in the trash. And despite the positive reassurance that the meeting ran smoothly, I was still filled with worry. I now rushed to the other room where the opening session was beginning to start. As I ran over there, my vision was clouded with white tissues as I ran rapidly. The crowd of hundreds had now multiplied to thousands, and I was now backstage, but my nose was still bleeding. We had used up all the available tissues backstage, and the question popped up again. Do I stay and hope that my nose stops bleeding? Or do I abandon my team who had all worked so hard for this pinnacle moment? Now 5:27, my advisor ran backstage with a gallon-sized bag filled with mismatched tissues. Word had spread. My chapter was now donating miscellaneous tissues and subway napkins for my nose, rallying together as a team to help a friend. Now 5:29, our stage manager told us that there were 30 seconds left before we needed to be on stage. I became frantic. I did not want to let my team down, and with the pressure still being placed on my nose, I lined up by the stairs. There was 15 seconds left. The pressure was on. I took a deep breath in, inhale, breath out, exhale. We checked the nose. The bleeding had stopped. Our team walked out onto that stage as if that nosebleed never happened. Though this may just seem like another story which begins behind a podium, as I began to reflect on these chaotic hours, I realized 5 key lessons that I learned that day. Number 1, even though we now live in a world where we constantly doubt both our safety and the intentions of others, as people, we can still give and help purely out of the kindness of their hearts, even when it's something as trivial as a bloody nose. Number 2, problems, setbacks, and obstacles can never be controlled. Like a bloody nose, they can come at unexpected times and unexpected intensities. Setbacks, though, are just that. They set you back. They do not dictate whether or not you stop or you move forward. Those decisions are ultimately up to you. Number 3, leadership is all about balance. You must be able to factor in both the needs of others and the needs of yourself in order to create an equilibrium. Number 4, when it comes to problems, it takes a team to overcome them. Whether that teamwork occurs between a state officer team, your local chapter officers, between teachers and administrators, or between the 18 subway napkins donated by my chapter and the thrombocytes in my nose. And lastly, number 5. Every day, you have the opportunity to grow and learn as long as you open yourself up to it. Lessons can be learned from the simplest things. just like my bloody nose. And with each lesson, you can continue to propel yourself towards tomorrow. However, as we all sit here today attending this conference, I know that we are all thinking about the current COVID-19 pandemic that has greatly impacted all of us. And though this might not be where we anticipated where we would be, know that you have accomplished so much already this HOSA year. Take a second, close your eyes, and reflect back on all of the lessons you have learned, the goals you accomplished, and the friendships that you have made. The strength and resilience showcased by every HOSA member is empowering, and you all continue to be a positive influence on HOSA as well as the global health community as we head towards tomorrow. Because remember, this is not the end of our journey this year. And I want to be the first to invite you all to our very first virtual International Leadership Conference that will be held this June on June 24th to the 27th, where we will deliver a full conference program filled with guest speakers, workshops, all of our competitive events, the HOSA Expo, as well as the National Geographic Academic Testing Center. For more information regarding this virtual International Leadership Conference, visit www.hosa.org. I also wanted to take this chance to congratulate all of our graduating seniors, the class of 2020. Remember though, that this does not have to be the end of your HOSA journey. We invite you all to start a post-secondary or collegiate chapter wherever you are headed off to for school, or to join our growing alumni division. Remember that membership is completely free. Just visit www.hosa.org/alumni to join. The Executive Council hopes that all of these events and experiences from this ILC to the current State Leadership Conference you're participating in now will help you become more connected to the HOSA community around you and to shape your path in HOSA as you begin to head towards tomorrow.
Thank you, Vivian, for being present at our virtual State Leadership Conference for South Carolina HOSA. Well, competitors, attendees, guests, and honorees, thank you for joining us for our very first virtual opening session for the South Carolina HOSA State Leadership Conference. Good luck to all of our competitors and candidates, and please make sure to tune in on May 1st for our closing and awards session. Thanks so much, and have a great night.